much appreciated, and also coming on a short notice. They'll give you the quick notice to come and replace our speaker. But I think more importantly, the story you've told and some of the message that embedded in the content of your presentation of your life up north. And there's a lot of parallels when we look at some of the topics. And Doug and I were shaking our head when you mentioned about Sichuan, and how they've isolated the faiths in the communities. Kind of remind me of my own ancestors from Londonderry, where the Catholics were on one side of the river, the Protestants on the other side, and they refer to Londonderry by one faith and Derry by the other, even a TV series. So that was a kind of interesting message. But I think anytime you express yourself in any kind of presentation and bring emotion to it, that's very powerful, and that gets a point across. And I know a lot of people's gestures, looking around, took that in. And the residential schools was a dirty chapter in our history. And I read the book, and it's an awful title, but Kill the Indian, Save the Man. And it's a book all about residential schools in very much detail. And a lot of your content paralleled that point. And when you bring up the word genocide, we think of the worst. We always think of physical genocide, but this book points out 3 types of genocide associated with the residential schools, not just the cultural. So I urge people to get the full story, and you probably have a lot more content. And but to be a governor and to do all the service above yourself over the years, this has been well recognized. Actually, when we were up at Iqaluit and Jackie and Larry entertained us, Rene was giving, as governor, his formal address to the district, and that was one of the clubs, and you did a great job. So on behalf of the club, once again, a big thank you. You know the actual process here, the call of the cowboy. Cowboy? You're a Leaf fan, I guess you have to be. And again, this book in your name will be going to the front of Young Elementary Library. So thanks again, and a warm round of Rotary appreciation.
I'd just like to say I was there 10 years ago.
Okay, smile. Thank you.
Hard to smile.
Hard to smile with the meeting.